So, what is the thin line? Are you just self-loving yourself, or are you selfish? There is that thin line. We're never even sure where we are ourselves. And I think this will resonate much more with firstborn daughters in African homes. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. Karibu sana Poetic Reality. We don't take it for granted that you take this time, buy your data, buy your Wi-Fi in your beautiful smartphone and decide to watch us. We don't take it for granted. Asante sana for choosing us. If you're here for the very first time, Karibu sana Poetic Reality. Here we talk about everything and nothing, everything about life and the things that the community knows they exist. They are here with us, but they choose to be shh about them. So today, I hope that you're still living intentionally, knowing that you're the poet of your life. You're the one that knows each line of your life. You're the only one that can tell your story in your words, and you're the wearer of the shoe. You're the artist. The canvas, the paint, the print, the art is all in your hands. Live intentionally, leave a print. Don't just come and live and exist. Make sure that the art is beautiful. Whatever you do, however you live, make sure that the community, the people around see you, beautiful colors, beautiful art. And that is solely your responsibility. No one can be you. No one can write your story. No one can tell your story. No one can walk your shoe. Just you. And as you do that, please know that we appreciate you. We do not take it for granted that you are occupying this space now, in this life and in this lifetime. Don't just exist. Live unapologetically. So if you have been following us, please continue following us, continue interacting with us, like, comment, give us your opinion so that we can make this better for the future and to make the community even better. If you haven't followed us, please do follow us. Bonyeza hiyo kengele so that in future you can be notified every time we post. I know sometimes we go MIA, but we are here. How have you been? How is life taking you? How is everything happening in your life? What is new? What is hard? What is sad? What is happy? Can we celebrate with you? Can we pray with you? Can we be happy with you? Apart from everything, we love you. Karibu Poetic Reality. So today, in that moment of how is it going? This is the month of September. We are almost done with the month of September. And a lot has been happening in life, and things are happening left, right, and center. So, what is the thin line? Are you just self-loving yourself, or are you selfish? I know there is that thin line. We're never even sure where we are ourselves. And I think this will resonate much more with firstborn daughters in African homes, or rather firstborns in African homes, or rather the people that are doing better in African homes. I know you might not relate to it if you are not understanding the context of which I'm picking it from. So if you're able to understand that context, then come. Take a seat. Let's talk. Tell me about you. Tell me what is happening. Are you a firstborn daughter? Are you a firstborn, or are you someone that is making it, or looks like they have got their own things working in African homes? When is the thin line? When are you selfish, and when are you choosing you? When are you loving on you? I know. We are not ready for that conversation. We are not ready? I think we are ready. We are keeping quiet on this for too long. We are keeping it for too long, and we are losing people to mental illness. People are hitting depression left, right, and center. People are drowning in debt because of this. People are afraid to go home because of this. People are afraid to celebrate their achievements because of this. People are finding it hard to share their joys with the people they love, with their families and relatives, So yeah, I think we are ready to have that conversation, whether we like it or not, because we are sacrificing some of the children for others, and we are making these people feel some kind of way just because things are happening good for them. And sometimes it brings that awkwardness between friends, most likely between family. And I don't think it's fair. It is not fair. It doesn't make it right that just because things are working for you, you have to hide your shine or hide your celebrations just because you don't want to make people feel uncomfortable or because people will make you feel some kind of way. You understand? I can tell you for free that apart from now the some of the millennials, like the baby boomers and all that, there are people that will stay for the longest time without even just doing things for themselves, just because family will feel some kind of way, people will judge, those kind of things. I think it is time that people understand that lives are very independent. Lives are very personal, yeah? Whatever things that are happening in life, some things are not things that other people are in control of. If things are working for you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're the most hardworking person in that family, sometimes a lot of things happens. There is luck, there is God, there is fate, there is timing, there is a lot of things. So no one is going to be responsible for your happiness or your success, and no one should be condemned because things worked out the way it worked out for them. So, my darling, are you being selfish? Are you self-loving? Are you choosing yourself? Is your big sister being selfish for deciding to buy a new dress for her birthday, for example, and yet you want a new smartphone? Not that you don't have, you want a new one. Hmm? Is she selfish to decide to do her master's, yet you don't want to finish your own undergrad? Is she selfish for accepting the job abroad and packing bags and leaving? And because she's not able to settle at that time, now she is not doing well? Just because she's not coming through when you need or in the capacity that you need? Your sister or your brother has their own family. And just because they chose maybe their spouse or their own children over a comfort of yours, are they bad? Your friend wants money from you, and you have something that you have been working for, and eventually you are in a position to do that for your own good. Maybe it is even something that you have been working for years for. And just because you chose that thing for yourself and was not able to come through for them in the capacity that they needed, that did they make you a fake friend, or rather did they make your friend a fake friend? Or are we also just being so selfish for always wanting people to pour in our cups, pour in our cups, pour in our cups, and we are not pouring in their own cups? Where is the line? How are we selfish? How are you selfish for choosing yourself? How is she selfish or he is selfish for choosing himself or his family over you? And not, please don't get me wrong. I am very particular on this. Don't come guns blazing for me. It is not basic needs that you're lacking. Not basic. Basic, apple, kind of, no. You're not lacking food, so it's not about food. You're not out of school, at least basics education. See high school, maybe college or course. See hizo. You're not sick. Si ati ni medication amekataa kulipia. Not that you're sick. So it is not something basic. It is something that uh, you can actually live without. And even whatever they're choosing is not like maybe a necessity or anything. They're just choosing for themselves. So please don't get me wrong. It is not that we are sacrificing a basic need. It's not a basic need. It is something that you can do without. Like because someone has said they cannot be able to come through for you, you want to crucify them just because they were selfish enough to upgrade their phone, to upgrade their car, and you wanted a trip to Dubai. Or, okay, that is overrated. You wanted something that can be done away with. A good example, you want to upgrade your smartphone, but they wanted to upgrade maybe their car or something like that. And just because you didn't get whatever you wanted, or for whatever reason, they were able to choose that, now they're selfish. Are they? What are the things that you have done as a person and you actually felt guilty for not telling people about them? Because you're like, I don't think they will see my celebration as a celebration. You understand? There are those awkward situations, but they're not supposed to be awkward because we are human. Uh, Whatever is working for you today might not be working for that person tomorrow. I don't know if you're understanding. I'm trying not to mention details, but I hope you're understanding. So the person is supposed to choose. Good scenarios. Firstborn sons or other sons that are providing for their families. Sometimes their wives are labeled evil and mean. Na wao ndio wanakula pesa za brother yao. Even when it is very basic. And sometimes, unfortunately, those poor women carry that luggage because they don't want people to say their brother is the one that is providing, or rather they are lacking because their brother is doing. This lady, whether the brother is doing or not, she has to step up and do the very best in her ability so that the family of the husband doesn't judge her. But unfortunately, she will still be judged, especially if the brother now wants to take that advantage as well and not be doing things, claiming he is doing things in his own home. So, what is wrong with that? Who bewitched us, especially Africans? Who bewitched us? That brother does not owe you anything, by the way. They don't owe you anything. They don't. And now I'm a parent, and I know you're coming for me. You're coming for me, I know. I am a daughter. You're coming for me. Yes, I am going to say it. Your children are not your pension plan. I know. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. I said it. Your children are a product of your love. They did not sign up to be your children. They do not owe you to be your children. If they decide to do it, it is okay. They are supposed to help, but don't parentify. Eh? Huku nje, people are very even scared of just celebrating the small wins. Like, I got a promotion, can we just celebrate? I got a new car, can we just celebrate? I was able to do this and that. Because they're like, what are people going to think? My people, now my brother lost his job. He's at home drinking carelessly. A job you paid for, maybe. A job you trained him for. And he just messed it up. He messed it up. But you're feeling guilty, you that is putting up with a very shitty boss, you that is putting up with a very toxic working environment, you cannot celebrate that small win because you're like, sasa sintaongezwa majukumu ingine. Wakisikia nika promotion kameingia hivi. That is something you're supposed to celebrate, but you can't because you're like, it will look selfish. Why will it look selfish? Why? Why will it look selfish? Kwani wewe huna right ya kukuwa happy? Huna right ya go through all those ones? We should normalize that whatever is given to us out of good faith is enough for us to appreciate. No one owes anyone. Even your parents don't owe you. They have taken you to school, pambana na hali. Whether they are, that's why I respect some of these people that are like, umefika 18 or tumekumaliza, umegraduate, sawa. Sasa pambana na hali. Whether he's coming from a rich family or not. Have you ever seen mtu ataenda kwa mjengo ya parent yake na amesoma? Kwa sababu parent ako zile za alimaliza kazi yake. Hiyo ingine sasa ni yako. I know. Please, please don't. I think sometimes we also need to appreciate those facts. If we don't, that is why we are having this bad blood, people hiding success, people hiding good things. You can't just celebrate your good moments because you don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. How or when is it a thin line. When are we selfish? When are we choosing ourselves? When are we loving on us? Stories of people told, stories told by people. There are people that will never even want people to know that they're working at a so-so place, that the things that they're doing is actually this much, or telling other people about opportunities because people come and even spoil for you. When are we going to change that? That your friend is doing well, just be happy for them. That your friend is standing on whatever she's going through and things are not happening for you, and she tried what she can, but you're feeling obligated. Your sister, your brother is trying her best to just live the best of her life, trying to maybe bucket list and all that, and you feel entitled. You feel like your needs, actually, they're not needs, your wants, whatever you want, are not being met just because they choose themselves. How wrong is that? Another simple question. If tables were turned, will you do what you want those people to be doing for you? Or if tables are turned, will you be doing what they are doing for you? Ama, when things are happening for you, sasa, you did not ask for that. You did not ask them to come through for you. You did not ask them to do anything for you. Lakini when things are different, sasa ni wewe unaonewa, you're not being supported, you're not being done for this and this and that. Huh? We should be serious for once. Tukue practical na tukue fair. Whatever you do to others, expect the same when it is done to you. Isiwe ni ile scenario ya mkuki ni mtamu kwa nguruwe lakini kwa mwanadamu mchungu. Isiwe ni hiyo. So, for you, in your comments, please let me know, when is it selfish and when is it self-love? When are you choosing you and when are you just being selfish? Where is the line? Where is the line? According to you, what is supposed to be enough? Or rather, what is supposed to be more than enough? According to you. I want both cases. The people that are choosing themselves and the people that expect people to choose them, to choose things for them before they do anything for themselves. Are you dependent? Are you a provider? And what are the things that you have done and you're like, I will not even want the world to know this because I will be condemned for this? What are the guilty pleasures? Do you sneak to the spa? Because when your family knows you've gone to the spa, all hell will break loose. Do you buy new clothes? This is funny. Yeah, I know a friend of mine who buys things, and even if she bought it new, she will like remove the papers, remove everything, and just make sure that she got, maybe she got a new cloth, a new dress, but she removes the tags, removes everything, and make it look like it's thrifted, or even a bag. She wouldn't go with the packaging back home because, I mean, she'll be judged harshly because she chose herself. So she will undervalue whatever she is doing, undervalue everything. Literally, imagine the extent of the people, what people do. People decide ni chama, anaenda spa. Hataki kuwa judged. Hataki kuwa judged na watu like, sasa na brother yako analala njaa na wewe umeenda spa, you know, those things. Or kuna contribution kwa church, wewe hujatoa na sasa you're just here doing this and that and that. No, 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 no. I think it's time for us to accept people in their spaces and in their time. Chance and time comes to those who wait and who pray and who work hard. And sometimes clap for others in the hallway as you wait for your own time. It will not take away anything from you. There is nothing wrong in someone being successful. There is nothing wrong for someone making it. There is nothing wrong for someone choosing themselves, even if it means that your comfort is put aside. It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. Let us let it be. Let us let it be. And you should normalize celebrating yourself. You should normalize self-love. Because I mean, we have only one life. And at the end of the day, no one is coming out of here alive. So make your life count. Make your canvas as bright as it can be. Make your textures as rich as they can be. Let them have bumps, let them have thorns, let them have glass, let them have glitter, whatever it takes. Please be intentional. Celebrate your small wins. Celebrate your big wins. Celebrate your friends. Celebrate your family. Accept to be celebrated. Accept to be appreciated. It is okay. It is okay. But as we do that as well, let us just not be selfish. Okay? In whichever way, you are a receiver or you are a giver. Because the receivers will never say it is enough. So if you are a giver, be very cautious of that. And if you are a receiver, sometimes enough is enough, because blessed is the hand that giveth. Sasa tawe turntables. Usimpelekee tu, hataki gari, anataka hiyo art ndogo, hiyo earring, anataka hiyo hairpin tu. Huyo anataka keyring ya gari yake tu. Like, it is in the small things that we make it matter. Okay? Enjoy your life. This is Poetic Reality. If you have not followed us yet, please follow us. If you are visiting for the first time, please join our community. Leave a comment. Please follow us. Share with a friend. Tell a friend about a friend and a friend. And also tell us what you want to hear on our YouTube channel. The changes you want, the good things, the new things, how we can revamp the channel in your favor. Because we are here for you, talking about the things that the community is hush about. Till next time, I love you. Be intentional. Color your canvas. Write your story. Write your poem. Because that space you occupy is only for you.